Good morning. So this is how every morning starts now. We head to the farm and turn on all the lights and make sure that everyone is good before setting off with bedding and feeding. After we have fed and bedded everyone, we then walk through all the calves. So this is down in the calving shed. These are some of the younger ones. Walk through them, making sure that they're all okay. They're all getting up and stretching and going about. Nobody's got any hanging lugs or looking a bit dour or sad. So here are the heifers, or second calvers. We still class them as heifers, with their limbs and calves. So again, walk through them, check the creeps, make sure everyone's happy, and they're all starting to thrive now, which is really good. They are staying in their creeps a lot more as well, their own wee space. And then same in the top cattle court. Here they are getting let out, so both sides are still getting shut in the creep just for training. And then it also allows us to check the calves thoroughly, as you can see here when they come out the creep, so we get a good look at them and make sure that everyone is good. Well, we have had the first snow of this winter, so obviously not a lot, just showers, but the temperature's fairly changed. So just up the hill here, and I'm away to grab the trailers. As you can see, with it being colder, the cows have obviously eaten them. So I'm just going to hook this trailer on and get them filled up for them. So first trailer hooked on, just heading back to the stack. So we have a stack up the hill here, just makes it slightly closer so we're not running all the way back to the farm with the trailers each time. So just nip back to the stack, and Dad's helping today, so he is getting bales out ready at the stack with the loader, and he'll get the plastic and the net off, and then I'll just leave it fine and simple. He'll pop them in and then I'll just nip back with the trailers. Obviously we do have a tractor with a grab, so we can do it ourselves as well, but we're just wanting to speed this process up today. So yeah, just heading back with the first one now. The sun is out, but it is very cold. The sky has that look, like, you know when you just know it's going to snow and it's got that real like dark blue look. That's the look it's got, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get another shower very shortly. First trailer dropped off. Now to go pick up the next one. cold and frosty, it would be ideal for these cows. Just keep the ground nice and hard for them. Because obviously if it goes wet, then, you know, standing around a feed trailer gets muddy and poached. So yeah, ideally if we could get a good winter, then it would be fine. So yeah, that should do as well. Depends what the weather does, but that'll do them probably 3 or 4 days. So we shall wait and see. It is meant to be colder this whole week, so yeah, all good. They're happy, I'm happy, and I'm gonna go get some food. Okay, so I've put out the bottom shed first this morning because, as you can see, we have snow. So the idea behind that is I'm going to put out some of the weight first so that I'm not having to drag it all up the hill, because obviously the weight's behind me, and being totally honest, I think we need new tyres in this tractor as well, so the combination's not great. So let's see how this goes. It's not too bad because it's like fresh snow obviously, but when it gets icy and compacted, it's not fun. So sometimes I do have to have the loader coming behind with a bale to follow up, just to obviously give me a wee nudge just in case. So made it up, right, now spinning. Obviously she's veering down the hill because the weight is dragging me down there. Right, made it up, made it in. That's always the scary part, and then when you turn in and then the whole thing just like shears sideways. Next time might be fun. Well, I made it back up. Going back down wasn't fun. So normally when I come out of this shed I turn right when the weather's fine, and then go back around, do the loop, come back up. But when the weather is like this, I never go out and down, because when I come off the ramp and go down, if I get a shove and I can't stop, or she starts to jackknife, then I'm going out over a cliff bank into a burn. It's not fun, I'm telling you, it is not fun. So I'm going out here left and then up onto the main road, round the top, and then back down, straight down the back. But again, you can feel her shoving you the whole time, because obviously the weight's behind me again and it's wanting to push you down the hill, and it just have to be careful that she doesn't again take off and then end up in the silage pit or something. So yeah, it's you've got to have your wits about you, and you've got to be very, very careful. We do have like grit that we can put down as well, which helps. But as I said, like, this is, you know, the snow we've got at the minute is literally nothing. So she's fine at the moment, but I think the fact that the tyres are getting a wee bit worn is also not helping matters. So I think we need to maybe look at getting a new set of boots for her. Anyway, so just finishing the top shed here. You can see, so that side's done, and just doing that side, and then I need to then go and do a mix for the weed calves as well. So there to get a fresh mix this morning, so that'll be fine. And we're also having a visit. There's some farmers coming from Orkney with Harborough this morning, so they're coming to have a look round. A lot of them I think similar sort of setups to what we do. Suckler cows and then Charlie calves sell as stores. Some of them I think maybe finished, some I'm not quite sure. So yeah, that'll be really good. It'll be interesting to hear how farmy in Orkney is, and hopefully the snow stays off and they can see a wee bit of the farm. Just taking it nice and slow. And I normally go down round there, but that's literally just a drop. So onto the high road we go. We've got this wee like slip road as well, you can use it. That's the main road there, and then we just turn down here again and hope for the best. Made it. Oh my god, I could feel the back end of the tractor starting to like push out, slip out. I thought she was going to go there, and you don't want to touch the brakes either because that's the worst thing you can do. But when you start going sideways down a hill, you automatically want to touch the brakes. Honestly, you might think I'm being a wuss here, but oh, I hate driving this thing in the snow. Just the sheer weight of it, and how it's got all the control, and how it shoves you. God, really gets your heart going for a Monday morning. So Orkney farmers have just left. They're heading to our neighbours now. Really interesting. It's lovely to hear how it's all going in Orkney. We work in very similar systems to what we are. Charlie calves, majority finished, it's sold as stores. Some are finishing, but they were saying that there would be sort of like 2/3 of the cattle from Orkney come back actually to this region in North Scotland. So it was really good. Nice to show folk around, and I'm just drawing a cup of tea now. Come on girls, come on! This is the easiest batch of sheep to shift. Come on girls, come on, come on! Come on, come on! Break their little hearts now when they realise that they're actually not getting anything. Just getting a shift to a fresh field of snow. They're in good form anyway. Hi girls. So the snow is so bright when the sun is out. It's like a glare, and see when you're trying to drive around, check stock, or just drive on the road and it's like glaring at you. Oh, it's really sore. So I think it's come the time to whap out these bad boys again. They are so useful, especially when it starts snowing or raining. You can just fire them on, and it protects your eyes when you're on the road, and it also keeps your face a wee bit warmer. So yeah, we've hit ski goggle time again. I just wish I was actually away skiing. That would be quite cool. Hey ho, let's go check the yows. my god, it's absolutely freezing. I need to go and get more layers. I can't even feel my hands even through these gloves. Oh my god. So today is 4 weeks since the tups went in with the main batch, so I'm changing the colour for the last time, and I just have a batch of gimmers in here just now, so we'll see how many of them aren't marked and see if some have been repeating as well. Come on girls. Shh. So in that batch of gimmers, there is just one, you can see down there, that hasn't got a mark on her. So 4 weeks in, and there's one that hasn't got a mark. She is a little bit mucky at her back end, so whether she's got something going on, she might not ever cycle, we'll see. So yep, one at the moment in this batch. The colour has been changed to blue now. And I'll probably leave that on, well, I will leave that on for the next week, and we shall see what happens. So it should be a good colour for showing up anything that repeats, and we'll know that they will be lambing last, so time will tell. Their green should have repeated by now. I think there's one green marked red in this lot. So yeah, just keep an eye on that as well and see. Oranges might come back round and then they'll get tucked blue if they do repeat. So yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. So you can see that ewe there, she's been green and has now got red over the top, so that's her that's repeated. So we shall see what happens. But yeah, most of them, as you can see, are in green and orange, which is really good. So hopefully it'll stay that way, and that'll be the last change. The next time this lot are in will be for the tups coming out. So I think that's it for this one. I am just not long home, and I am away to get some sticks and get the fire on because it is miserable here. It's so cold. The wind chill is... Anyway, thank you as always for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. On the merchandise front, there is some new items hopefully coming very soon. I will post all on my social channels, so please stay tuned for all of that. There will be a cut-off also for pre-orders to make sure that you can get it all in time for Christmas. So I think that's the 12th of December, but I'll double check, and of course I'll remind you nearer the time. But if you just can't wait and you would like a hat or a headband right now, then I have recently launched in Harborough. So they are now in all Harborough stores across the country. Just hats and headbands at the moment. Thank you so much. Absolutely mind-blowing. I'm so grateful. But thank you as always for watching. I hope you're all well and have enjoyed this one, and we shall see you for the next one.